Hey, what's up, everybody? This is going to be a fairly quick live, maybe 20 minutes. Hopping on here just to talk a little bit about uh, metabolic dysfunction, insulin resistance, the symptoms, and invite you to a Zoom call tonight. So I was trying to see, okay, it says I'm live, so I want to metabolic dysfunction, insulin resistance. I want to go in here and tag a few people and we'll get started. So hopefully we'll get some people to want to join us here, and we'll bring them on. So if you come into the live and you know anybody struggling with metabolic health issues, tag them in this live. This could be very beneficial and helpful to them. I was someone who dealt with type 2 diabetes for 20 years and was on all the medication for it. And I've been able to get off those meds and reclaim my health. So that's what I want for all of you. If any of you out there are dealing with metabolic health issues, there we have Mr. Chet Hoops. Chet, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How you doing, sir? You still working?
Nope. I just got done. We was at the ball game, daughter's oldest granddaughter's first game of the year finally. And
Gotcha.
when you had your other live, and then got a new air conditioner for the camper today, and it got delivered and had to hurry up and come home before it got drowned. It was sitting in front of the garage, and so I just sitting here watching how come I can't see you? I mean, you can't see me.
Yeah, you don't have your camera on for some reason.
No, it's on. Do I got it reversed or something stupid? I swear. I'm so, let's see, remove from stage. Don't want to do that.
Yeah.
It shows.
Did it ask you? Did it ask you for permission for your camera before you come in? Okay.
Yeah, and I hit for the camera and the mic.
I don't know. Maybe if you want, go out and try to come back in. But
okay. Yeah, I'll try that.
We'll see if that works. I'm going to see. All right, so I'm going to remove you here, and then. All right, folks. Sorry. I want to pop something up on the screen here if I can find it. Let's see here. So bear with me. Yes, there we go. I'm going to pop this up on the screen. I'm going to bring Chet back on. So why is it went black again, Chet? Like I could see you until I brought you on stage. I don't know. I got you on here. I got you backstage on the other one. But that's all right.
Yeah, this time, I mean, at least I can see myself. And
yeah, you're on here. So, Chet, we're talking about all these symptoms of metabolic dysfunction, insulin resistance, whatever people call it. And what I want people to understand is if you have one or more of these symptoms, understand that it's not out of the ordinary. In fact, 93% of people are dealing with one or more of these. I know I had at least 10 of those problems when I started learning about insulin resistance. Chet, how many out of these symptoms on the screen, how many did you deal with before?
I was on the verge of dealing, and that's the part for me. I was not really anything except for close to being type 2 diabetic. And I did have, and it's not really on there. I mean, as far as having problems with circulation, my leg thing.
Yeah.
But they didn't really, I didn't have diabetes yet. So they didn't really do anything for that.
Right. So they weren't So if they had been testing your fasting insulin levels,
Yeah.
they may have been able to,
Yep.
say, hey, like you're pre-diabetic or heading to type 2 diabetes, like you need to do something about it now. But you were definitely dealing with the weight, the
Oh,
overweight issues, the inflammation, the aches and pains and joint pain and all that kind of stuff, right?
absolutely. Couldn't control my appetite. Um, Thinking that tomorrow I would change something. Meanwhile, getting worse all the time, and 335 pounds, and I could have absolutely and probably would have been at 350 or 60 had I not
and,
found
and
you.
I love how you always say this because it's so true for so many people. You've lost the same 15 to 20 pounds 100 times, right?
Yeah, at least a half a ton, that 1,000 pounds. Um, Gain it, lose it, gain it, lose it. And
Yep.
this time, finding this and following such an easy system, it's changed everything for me. And I've dropped 85 pounds, and my blood pressure is normal. And my leg, that I was starting to think it was a possibility that I might have to lose it, it's getting real close to the skin coloration even being normal again.
No, that's
And
great, man. I
uh,
know I seen it 2 years ago, and when you showed it to me the last time we were together, I was amazed at how how much it had improved. And Chet, I want to read something to you. So let me find it here. I got a message from a guy uh, who has been on the protocol since, let's see here, the end of, so he started right after Christmas. Okay. And about a month ago, he was telling me, man, I need to figure out what to do. In February, he's like, I don't really see any results. He messaged me today, and this is word for, I'm reading his message. I'm down 30 pounds, and as of today, my foot ulcer is completely healed.
yeah,
I've been battling with it for 2 years, de- uh, debriding it, and 3 days a week for bandages at the hospital. Completely
yep,
happy with the results.
yep,
Anybody that's dealt with a diabetic foot ulcer knows that that is like the next step is probably amputation, right? And
you're going. It's going
most
to be.
people that most people that deal with that, that's what it leads to because the medication isn't going to fix that, right?
No, no.
Medication is not going to reverse your type 2 diabetes. It's a lifestyle, it's a dietary disease. And when we just keep taking the medications, it's like a band-aid on a gunshot wound. It's never going to heal it, right?
No,
Uh,
nope.
your body will heal itself, but here's the problem. Just like Chet was saying, we can't control the cravings. We can't control the hunger pangs. And we're always giving in. Willpower runs out. It's like the battery on your cell phone.
Yep.
If you don't take time off of it to recharge it, it's going to run dead. And that's what happens to us. And what do? We reach for the quick energy, the sodas, the chips, the snacks, the something quick and on the go. I got to get
Comfort
through the
food.
rest of the day, right?
Comfort foods.
Yeah, comfort food. We eat out of habit, boredom, and emotional stress.
Yep.
And this system that we talk about has eliminated that, at least for us, right?
Yep.
And thousands of other people as well.
Yep.
But most people think, well, listen, it's just part of getting older. Chet, you could have said that. You could have said that, right?
I did say it at one point. Absolutely, I did. And yeah, I was about to give in to all the worst things in life, the being older, and just completely. I well, Jeff, I told you that before. I have no idea. It scares me to think where I would be now. And heck, today I was up on top of my bus washing the roof and up and down the ladder 15 times. Um, and there's no way. There's no way I'd have done that. Could have done that. I couldn't do it before I started this. This has just completely saved and changed my life and saved my leg, and it's a godsend.
Did you see? Not to change the subject? Did you see your son about got me kicked off of TikTok a little bit ago?
I did not see that part. I missed it. What happened?
He joined my TikTok live, which was awesome. I asked him to, but he was driving.
Yeah.
And TikTok don't allow you to be driving, right? They say that's a danger and a risk. So they immediately popped up and said, remove Jared Hoops or your live will end in so many seconds. So I had to boot him out of the live or I was going to get kicked off my live. So it's crazy how the algorithm can detect that and know that he was driving. Are you still with me or did you lose your signal because you froze? Chet's out moving around and we lost him. So here's the thing, folks. If you're watching this live and you see this picture on the screen and you're dealing with one or more of these symptoms, which one of these resonates with you the most? Like if you could wave a magic wand and get rid of one of these, which one would it be? Put it in the comments. If you could wave a magic wand and get rid of any of these, drop it in the comments. Michelle said, it's if he is looking at the camera. Okay, he's coming back. You got to quit moving around, man. You're losing signal.
Well, that's just about the time that you said about Jared. All at once it cut loose. I don't know if you can see any of that.
Oh, yeah. You probably don't have very good internet.
Well, I got it in the internet, but lightning struck. I don't know what happened, but anyways, I'm out here in the garage and it just was gone.
Yeah, it's like we was talking and you froze and I was like, oh, he's gone.
Well, what happened with Jared?
So he come on my live and he was driving and somehow TikTok realized he was driving. And a thing come up on and said, remove Jared Hoops from your live or your live will end in so many seconds.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to boot him out. I said, Jared, I got to get you out of here or they're going to kick me off live.
The TikTok police.
So anyway, I don't know how they know that he was driving, but anyhow, actually, Michelle and I did a live driving down the road one time. And she turned the camera, she was doing live, and she turned the camera to me. I was driving, and I looked at it. I looked at the camera and got her booted off live. So just forewarning everybody, don't post videos to TikTok where you're driving or don't go live while you're driving. And if you do a video sitting in your car, let them know that you're sitting still because they'll flag your video and nobody will see it. So,
gosh almighty.
Anyway, so I was asking, and folks, if you're watching the replay of this, put it in the comments. I asked if you could wave a magic wand and get rid of one of these symptoms, what would it be? So put it in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, still put it in the comments, and I'll reach out to you afterwards. Because here's the thing. I want to try to switch these pictures. I want to remove that one and see if I can add a different one here because I want people to understand what we're talking about, Chet. Because this is something that we didn't know, but we figured it out, right?
Yeah.
See, what we're doing is if you look at that top image, that is eating multiple times a day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between. What that does is it spikes your blood sugar and insulin every time you eat. And that causes fat storage and damage to your cells. We were never told that, right? In fact, as a type 2 diabetic, I was told eat 5 or 6 times a day. It keeps your metabolism up. But when you're insulin resistant and your cells are no longer responding to insulin from doing that for years, decades even, you get into fat storage and damage. So what we found out was if we wanted to get into fat burning mode and relief from that damage that nerve pain, the neuropathy, the blood pressure, the cholesterol issues, the PCOS, the migraines, the inflammation, we had to stop eating all the daggone time because we're foodies, right? I mean, Chet's a barbecue master. He's a truck driver. He's stopping at the truck stops and grabbing snacks and eating all day. Not anymore, but that was life before, right?
Absolutely. I didn't have time to stop. I'd just take a whole lunchbox full of everything and just reach in the lunchbox all day long and eat.
Yeah, Little Debbie's and soda.
The worst stuff in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. So what we learned when we started learning about insulin resistance and insulin levels was one way you can keep your insulin low and your body can burn stored fat for fuel was stop eating all the time.
Yeah.
And for most people, that's difficult, right? For me, when I first heard about fasting, Chet, I was like, I can't go 2 hours without food. You want me to go 14, 16 hours? Are you crazy? I'll be ready to gnaw my arm off.
When I was in the truck, I would eat on the way to work. Then I'd get in the truck, and then I would eat something just to get to the first terminal. And then I'd load the first load, get back in the truck, and eat something on the way to unload it. And I did that all day long. And when I would get home, eat a meal like I had thrown hay all day long.
Yeah.
And it was horrible. Right. Now it's so easy. I stay with my teas and drink our fiber matrix, and I'm going to eat supper here in just a little bit because it's just now I'm past time eating, but what I'm saying, one meal a day, I couldn't even have dreamed that up before I started this.
It'd be ready to gnaw your arm off, right?
I'd ate my meal and Cheryl's meal and the kids' stuff.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
So when he talked about his tea, he's talking about this yellow packet. If you look on the image I've got on the screen, this yellow packet is what we drink when we're trying to abstain from eating food, because this yellow packet shuts off the food noise. Chet was talking earlier about cravings, and you just when you eat that kind of junk, when you start to come down off that sugar high, you start having cravings.
Yep.
This yerba, highly concentrated yerba mate helps with that. It shuts off the food noise. It gives you energy. It makes your blood sugar and insulin more stable. So we drink this when we're not eating. And then we only eat 2 meals a day now. So we have one of these in the morning and we skip breakfast. Then we have lunch or some kind of light snack maybe as a lunch. And then we drink a second one of these in the afternoon. And sometimes if you're really busy and working hard, maybe we'll have a third one, right? Or we'll drink water.
Yep.
And then the orange packet is the one that we drink right before our largest meal. Now, what that is a blend of plant fibers. Now, I want people to understand there is no medication in these. These are safe, natural. These are food and plants. They are called nutraceuticals. Look up nutraceutical. In fact, RFK Jr. is a big proponent of nutraceuticals, right? And a lot of medical professionals now are steering towards nutraceuticals. So we take this right before our biggest meal, and it helps blunt the blood sugar and insulin spike. So you're not having that crash afterwards and feeling hungry. It keeps you from overeating, okay? And that helps reduce the calories. And you stay full for longer. Like, I would have never thought that before, right? But having fiber would keep me full. I didn't know that. So, and I didn't know that fiber blunted blood sugar spike. Like, why wouldn't my doctor tell me that? If I'm dealing with blood sugar issues, why wouldn't the doctor or the diabetes educator say, hey, you need to get more fiber in your diet? They never told me that. 20 years, right? So that's what we do. And when we do that, and we only eat 2 meals a day in an 8-hour window, we can get into fat burning and relief mode and get relief from that damage that we've caused, whether it's blood pressure, blood sugar, neuropathy, obesity, whatever it may be, because your body starts to heal itself. You know, like if you break your arm, Chet, if you immobilize that, your body's going to heal that over time, right?
It might not be exactly straight, but yeah, it'll heal it.
Right. If you cut your finger, your body will heal, right? And that will close up. Now, sometimes you may have to get stitches or something, aid in the healing process.
Yeah.
All these problems we're talking about start in the gut. And if you want to heal your gut, we have to quit putting all that garbage in it. We have to stop eating all the time. We got to feed the bacteria in our gut this diverse blend of fiber so the bad bacteria doesn't take over. Okay? Now, this system is actually so simple, and it's guaranteed to work, or you can get your money back. All you got to do is follow it the way it's designed. In fact, the company, I'm going to switch this picture again because I want the people to see it. Let's see here if I can find the next picture. Okay, so people buy this protocol every day on Amazon, on the manufacturer's website, and they pay $240+ for it all day long, and it's worth every penny. But since you're watching this live right now, Chet and I, and some of the people in the comments, Kelsey and Michelle, and I don't know who else is in here, are affiliates for the company that manufactures this. And since you know us, or if you're following us or you want to reach out to us, you can get that price for $169. Now, if you want to save even more money, you can do it on subscription where they auto charge you every month, and it's $159. But here's the best part, Chet. Most people do this because what they've tried for all these years, they never was offered a money-back guarantee.
No.
This company will give you a 90-day money-back guarantee. If you just follow it the way it's designed, do it consistently. If you feel in your own opinion that it's not working for you, you can get a full refund. You see, the other approaches, the metformins, the statins, the crash diets, the insulin and GLP-1 injections, maybe bariatric surgeries, those are just Band-Aid approaches. They're medicating the symptoms. This protocol helps you get to the root of the problem.
It does get to it.
It helps you fix the insulin resistance, which will help you fix all those problems we were talking about. Now, Chet and we're just a couple old redneck boys from Ohio, right? We're nobody special. But if you want to hear this information from medical professionals, let's see here. Let's switch this screen. I want to show you guys something. I want to invite you to something. We have a Zoom call getting ready to happen in about an hour and 25 minutes from now, 9 p.m. Eastern time. On tonight's call, there are doctors, and this is probably going to be backwards. Let me see here if I can reverse my camera so it's not backwards.
No, it's right. You're right. It's good.
It's good now?
Yep, you can see it.
Okay, so doctors speak out tonight about nutraceuticals, which is what these are, okay? So if you want to listen in on this free Zoom call, we have a doctor, a triple board certified doctor of internal medicine, obesity medicine, and lifestyle medicine. We have a family and lifestyle practitioner and a neuroscience coach. We have a double board certified internal medicine and pediatric doctor, Dr. Dieter Wufan, and we have a family medical doctor. They are all going to be on a Zoom call tonight talking about metabolic dysfunction and the Feel Great system. This protocol that we're talking about has more than 20 clinical studies. The question isn't, does it work? Chet questioned that for over a year. Chet watched me for over a year and then decided, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. And then he kept it from his family for almost another year because he didn't want anybody giving him grief about trying something he found on the internet.
Just one more thing.
Now, Chet's whole family is using this same protocol and having amazing results. My whole family is using the same protocol. And thousands upon thousands of people around the world. In fact, 65 different countries now, people are using this protocol and seeing amazing results like Chet has, like I have, because it works and it's natural. 20 plus clinical studies. It's safe and natural. There are no meds in it. It doesn't counteract with your meds. It's listed in the physician's desk reference where all your medication is listed. It's listed in that same physician's reference. It comes with a 90-day money-back guarantee. It's licensed and registered in over 60 different countries around the world. You get the coaching and the mentoring. You get a community of people that are on the same journey as you, that want to see you succeed. We have a Facebook group the Facebook group gives you meals and workout routines and all this stuff if you want it. You don't have to have it, but it's a great inspirational place to be a part of the community of people that are seeing amazing results on this, like the guy's results I read earlier, like Chet's, like mine. If you want the link to the Zoom call that's happening tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, message Chet, myself, Michelle, Kelsey. We can send you that link. You don't even have to be on camera. Just sit in and listen.
Just listen.
And if the medical professionals make this make sense to you, because like I said, Chet and I is just a couple rednecks, right? But we share this because we don't want people struggling for years like we have.
There's no need.
We want people to take that leap of faith, try one more thing, try this protocol, the Feel Great system. If you want information about the products, reach out to any of us. We'll share it with you. If you want the link to the Zoom call that's happening at 9 o'clock, reach out to us. We'll send you the link. If you're watching this on the replay, say, send me the Zoom replay. Say, send me the link to the products. Whatever you want, we'll get you the information. We're not trying to gatekeep anything, but understand a lot of times on these social media platforms, we got to kind of talk in code, and there's things that they don't want us saying, and we can't just be as open as we can if we get on a phone conversation with you or we get on a DM conversation with you, because, you know, the higher ups, the powers that be sometimes want to hold us down and suppress this information. So we would love to talk to you one-on-one. We would love to have you join the Facebook community. We can get you added in that as well. It's just a great resource to be around people that are wanting to better their health and change people's lives. And that's why we do this. So, Chet, is there anything you'd like to say before we hop off here? I know we got another Zoom call at 8 o'clock. So
I beat the same drum all the time. I've got to the place where the community, that the family that we have gotten so fortunate to be a part of is absolutely, there's so many people that out of necessity go to Alcoholics Anonymous. If there was anything, it was like a food, Alcoholics Anonymous. This is just such a great community of people, and food is addictive.
yeah,
I'm here to tell you that it's a hard habit to break by yourself. And like I said before, I've done it, tried, lost 1,000 pounds, gained it back, plus 500 at times, and it's ridiculous. And now I don't have to struggle with that anymore.
right.
And I still eat pretty much all the foods that I want.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
And healthy. That's
Yeah, I feel better now at 55 than I did at 45, which is crazy to me, right? It's
Yep.
crazy.
Going to be 69 the 29th of next month. And absolutely, I feel better now than I did halfway through my 40s and all the way through my 50s.
Yeah. Yep. Amazing, man. I appreciate you hopping on here with me. I appreciate Kelsey and Michelle in the comments sharing their stories. Listen, folks, it's okay to be skeptical, but your life isn't going to change until you change your life.
Nope.
Take care of yourself, folks. All right. If you want the link to the Zoom call, messages. I'll also probably be restreaming it on my Facebook page, so you can check it out there as well. But reach out to any of us. We would love to get you the information and help you get on the road to better metabolic health. So have a good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chet.